just different.
The hour is coming and is now here when true worshipers will worship the Trinity in spirit and truth. God don't want my prayers if it's only on the mic. God don't want my words if my lips and heart divide. God don't want my service if my neighbor's who I like. God don't want the worship if I don't give him my life. Get it right, huh? You see that worship real, you hear that worship real, you feel that worship real, you smell that worship real, you taste that worship real. So when I kneel, if you really, really God, then it's really, really odd. I give you only a slice of my life. When you paid and made the whole pie, shaked and baked the whole life into me. Saw my soul, called me Michael, defeat my enemy. My name is but a question. Who is like God? Truth, my weaponry. Your rifle ain't a friend of me. You sent for me. I answered cause you bled for me. I'm indefinitely indebted, whether beheaded to the wedding feast, our destiny. If I choose to make it there, RSVP, yeah, it's free. But priority, see and give into the minority that worship God with their whole body, heart, and soul. Check the recipe because I reap what I sow, and I grow and go against the flow and the foes, and so I worship real. Oh, you didn't know? I mean, whoa, how are you to know? Gospel wafting on the low, preachers bopping, moving slow, as if everybody know who Jesus be. Jesus don't want prayers if it's only on the mic. Jesus don't want words if my lips and heart divide. Jesus don't want service if my neighbor's who I like. Jesus don't want worship if I don't give him my life. Get it right, huh? You see that worship real, you hear that worship real, you smell that worship real, you taste that worship real, you feel that worship real. So when I kneel, Lord, Lord, let me in. Matthew 25, let's begin. Take your pen out, hear me out, repent now. Starting with the end, so don't wait until tomorrow, you'll forget now. Salvation's at hand, now put your hands out. No, this ain't a handout. What you got in hand is what you worship, man, hands down. Well, what's the plan now? To be perfect in my worship, or does worship make me perfect? Cause my worthless gift repurposed by the grace your gift encourages. My purpose to serve you just gives me courage to learn love, learn to trust more in your love towards us than in mine for ya. I'm rhyming to inform you the fact that to worship ya, I need you to send your spirit quick. When your spirit's in me, then I love you dearly. That's the love between the Father and the Son within me. Most glorious a mystery, this be the end of history and misery, beginning of the victory, the undivided Spirit don't want prayers if it's only on the mic. Spirit don't want words if my lips and heart divide. Spirit don't want service if my neighbor's who I like. Spirit don't want worship if I don't give him my life. Get it right, huh? You see that worship real, you hear that worship real, you smell that worship real, you taste that worship real, you feel that worship real. So when I kneel, worship real. Praise and worship with my art, it ain't worth it with no heart. Let me choose the better part. Martha Mary's a la carte menu. You peruse and choose, then you ask if God presented or just tempted you. Can you help me help you with the cooking, cleaning venue? I just didn't get you, started screaming at ya. Hail Mary, tell Mary, help me now or I believe in Jesus. This is so demeaning. Jesus, what's the meaning? Jesus, I believe in Jesus, living, breathing Jesus, even resurrected second season Jesus. Yeah, we streaming third season Jesus, seen and heard, even Jesus stealing home plate. No sin in Jesus, winning Jesus, he just can't wait. Running kingdoms like a homemade, running home my homemade. Me run away from running, away from home running. Jesus said he homecoming, coming home, so I'm running. Jesus home, I stop running. You my home, Jesus, never again running. Brothers don't want prayers if it's only on the mic. Sisters don't want words if my lips and heart divide. Brothers don't want service if my neighbor's who I like. Family just can't worship if we don't give God our lives. Get it right, huh? You see that worship real, you hear that worship real, you smell that worship real, you taste that worship real, you feel that worship real. So when I kneel,